Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJO Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1972 season is on the air. Today's date is April 30th, 1972. This is our final game in the month of April. We are at Kansas City Municipal Stadium between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. The Indians come into this game a record of 2-9. A much different Indians team compared to 2016, I guess. The Royals are 6-7, only one game under 500 in the early stages of this season. And so we will have, hopefully, a pretty good matchup tonight between two Dicks or Richards on the stadium tonight on the board. So hopefully we have a good matchup. Brian B., My Basement Media Productions, and David Vega joins us here at Municipal Stadium. Cleveland historically won this game 5-3. Both teams had a pretty good amount of hits. Let's see. The Indians had 16 hits. The Royals had 15 hits. Indians had 2 errors. Royals had 1 error. So who knows what will happen in tonight's game. So hopefully we should have a good matchup tonight as we get ready to play. And we got some serious baseball, so why not we go ahead and let's get started. Let's go. Starting pitcher for the Kansas City Royals tonight is Dick Drago, recently passed away. 12 wins, 17 losses, a 3.01 ERA, 135 strikeouts, and 47 walks in 72. So if everyone is set and ready to go, it is time to play some serious baseball. Let's get things going. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Indians will be the center fielder, Del Unser, a .238 average, a homer, and 17 RBIs. We're going to use blue, white, and white dice. Royals are the home team. Everyone is set and ready. The fans here at Municipal Stadium hoping that the Royals can get back to 500. Let's see what will happen. Drago, 5-5. That's a walk, and that 11 is going to be too high. Municipal Stadium subtracts 2 from strikeouts, 1 from home runs. Only 57 homers were hit in Kansas City. This was a Municipal Stadium. This was a dead ball stadium that year. Unser, 5-6, and that's a ground ball hit to second base. That will be handled by Cookie Rojas. And that is the first out. That'll bring up the second baseman, Jack Brohammer, .233 average, 5 homers, 35 RBIs, and 72. Drago with the pitch. Drago, 4-5, and that's a range play. Brohammer, 2-4, and that's a fly ball hit to center field. Going after that is Amos Otis. He was good. His range is a 4, but he won't get that one. And that's going to be a single for Brohammer. So Brohammer will get the first on a single, as it was just out of the reach of Amos Otis. And now the bat will be the left fielder, Alex Johnson, .239 average, 8 homers, 37 RBIs, and 72. Infield is at double play depth, and nothing happening on the strat. Drago will go ahead and pitch. Drago, 1-2. That's a walk, and that 12 is too high. Johnson, 3-6, and that's a ground ball to second base, 2-3-4. Shortstop pivot, Patek, +1 is a 5, and they will turn the double play and end the inning. So 4-6-3 double play to end it there. So no runs and a hit for the Indians, and we will go to the bottom of the second. Is there a reason? Drago. Thank you, Larry Harris. Is there a reason why nobody's noticed the new mat yet? Don't you guys see something a little different on your screens? There you. Thank you to Inked Gaming, I should say. A little curvature to the mat. Yes, there is. Thank you to Inked Gaming, okay, who went ahead and took my board and I decided to add the inside pitch logo to the here, okay, and take out the one logo here, and we have a brand new mat. So this, and as you see, the colors are bright, and they're no longer glare, mostly a bad glare over here. So we have a new mat specifically for inside pitch baseball, although anybody can pretty much use it. I just wanted to go with there. I might actually order another one, maybe improved in the future, but I wanted to see what they could do with this one. Unfortunately, they don't do 12 by 12. They can only do 20 by 20. I was going to cut off the black, but I thought I'd just leave it and just leave it alone, and it actually makes it kind of pop out a little bit. Yes, it is. Yes, it is a roll-up. So this match should last quite a bit there. So you see that RJL Network has a brand new stadium to play in, I should say. And the cards move nicely, a lot easier to grab, and everything pretty much stays put on the map, which is actually pretty nice. So I thought I'd show you. So we have a new mat. And I was actually thinking about the RJL Network logo up here, but this is really, I'm specifically designed to use this for inside pitch. And pretty much that's why I wanted to put the inside pitch logo. So anytime now anybody watches this game, they will see that this is the game that is being played. So I hope you guys like the mat, and I think it's excellent. I like how the colors just bounce out on the screen. It looks so much brighter than it did before. Okay, enough about me. How about we get back to some baseball? Bottom of the first, starting pitcher for the Cleveland Indians. It is Dirt himself, Mr. Dick Tidrow. 14 wins, 15 losses, a 2.77 ERA. That's a pretty good year for Tidrow. He was a starter back then in 72. 122 strikeouts and 57 walks. Yes, it does make the screen pop. That it does do. I could have done some more stuff on it. As I said, I may order a second one and maybe do some extra, but right now I kind of like the way it looks. Let's go to the bottom of the first. Leading off for the Royals will be the shortstop, Freddie Patek. 212 average, 0 homers, and 32 RBIs in 72. Yes, the colors are perfect with the black. That's what I thought, too, when I first opened it up. Tidrow, 5'1". That is a blank. Patek, 6'5", and that's a ground ball right back to Tidrow. He'll go ahead and handle that one and toss it over for the out. Doug Hunt joins us here at Municipal Stadium. Next batter will be the third baseman, Paul Shaw. 228 average, 6 homers, 41 RBIs. We'll have his mug covering the entire infield. No. I want you guys to watch my streams, not be scared off. Tidrow, 2-3. That is a blank. Shaw, 6'3", and that's pop fly ball to short. Getting under there will be Frank Duffy, and he's going to make the catch for out number 2. And next batter will be the center fielder, Amos Otis. Does anybody have an issue if I say that Amos Otis was one of the more underrated players in baseball? 293 average, 11 homers, and 54 RBIs. Amos Otis, I put him in the Hall of the Very Good. Otis is so underrated. Chuck Rawlings joins us here at Municipal Stadium. Could have put a little fountain in the blue circle just for tonight. I know, right? Tidrow with the pitch. 6'3". That's a walk. That 11 will be ball 4. He will walk Otis. And Otis will take a walk to first. And now we'll see the first baseman, John Mayberry, another underrated player, in my opinion. 298 average, 25 homers, 100 RBIs in 72. Mayberry, ain't nothing wrong with those stats for the year. Brian Hoxie joins us here at Municipal Stadium. Strategy roll for Otis, and he's not going anywhere. He's got 28 stolen bases, but he'll stay put. Dirt with the pitch, 2-1. Against the lefty, that's an automatic out. And that's going to be a ground ball to second base, handled by Brohammer. And he is going to throw to first to get Mayberry and retire the side. Nothing across except the walk. No score after 1. John Haverly now joins us here at Municipal Stadium. Top of the second, And leading off for the Indians will be the third baseman, a young Greg Nettles. 253 average, 17 homers, 70 RBIs. I was thinking of putting the logo. I was thinking of putting my own logo onto it, but my logo could change once in a while. And because the new logo I have on my channel now, that's new for 2024, and I may change my logo maybe once a year a little bit at the start of the new year just to keep things fresh. So I didn't, but I know. But the inside pitch logo, I don't think. I really don't think Chris Davis will change that. Drago. 1-2. That is a walk, and that 3 is ball 4, and Nettles will trot to first. First walk given up by, I'm sorry, not Drago, Drago. First walk given up by Drago. He had 47 walks that year. So we have 1 out. Well, I have nobody on. What am I doing here? I'm losing my mind here. Next batter will be the first baseman, Tommy McCraw. I don't know much about him. 258 average, 7 homers, 33 RBIs. Nettles had 2 stolen bases, and he's not going anywhere there. Drago, 6'3", strikeout, 2, swing and a miss, struck him out. He got McCraw. First strikeout for Drago, 1 down. And now we'll see the catcher, Ray Fosse, 241 average, 10 homers, 41 RBIs. I think I'm pronouncing that right, Fosse or just Foss. Somebody can correct me there. Nettles had 2 stolen bases, and that is a 4, and he is staying put. Fosse, however, does get the hit and run, but I'm going to let him swing away. Fosse does have some power. Drago, 1-4. That is a blank. Fosse, 5-6, and that's flied to right. Getting over there will be Bob Oliver, and he'll make the play for the second out. 2 away, and that will bring up another young player, a young Buddy Bell. 255 average, 9 homers, 36 RBIs. Bell is in right field for this game as best position. So again, runner, anything on the strat? That says no. Drago, 6'4", strikeout, 11. That will miss. Bell, 4-1, and that is a fly to left. And going over there will be Lou Piniella, and he's going to go ahead and make the play and retire the side. Nothing across except a walk, and we'll go to the bottom of inning number 2. DJP joins us here at Municipal Stadium. Leading off for the Royals will be their left fielder, a young Lou Piniella, and he had a great year in 72. 312 average, 11 homers, and 72 RBIs. So Dirt will go ahead and make the pitch. Dirt, 2-5. That is a walk, and that 9 will miss. Piniella, 6'6". That's flying to right field. It will be Buddy Bell getting to that one, and he'll make the play for the out. 1 down, then that will bring the next batter will be Bob Oliver. He is in right field for this game. 269 average, 20 homers, 76 RBIs. I'll take those stats. Tidrow will go ahead and make the deal. Tidrow, 5'3", against the righty, strikeout. The 14 is high. Oliver, 4-5, and that's grounded to short. Over there will be Frank Duffy, and he'll throw it over to first for the out. 2 away, and now that'll bring up the second baseman, Cookie Rojas. 261 average, 3 homers, 53 RBIs. Pitch from Dirt, 1-4. That is a range play. Rojas, 6'1", and against the righty, that's a ball. That's a hit past third base, but it's a range play for Greg Nettles. He was pretty good. His range is a 4, and he'll make it. Nice play by Nettles. He takes care of it and throws to first to get the out, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Royals. No score after 2. Still working on the setup for this mat, since this mat is so big. And I was thinking of cutting it, but I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it alone as it is. And I said I may order another one of these as a spare. I may just order another one of these for a spare, maybe do some improvement on the second one, possibly. Ink Gaming did a heck of a job. I like it. I think it just pops out. I think it just looks so much better on the board. And although it does cover my Dolphins logo, maybe it's time that logo does get covered. Where are you? Top of the third? Leading off for the Tribe, the shortstop, Frank Duffy. Don't know much about him either. 239 average, 3 homers, 27 RBIs. Drago, 3-3. That's at the park. Municipal Stadium, 6-2. And that's a ground ball hit to third. Shaw will go ahead and get to that and toss it over. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Dick Tidrow. He batted 172, had 6 RBIs. The pitch to dirt. Drago, 4-2. That's a blank. He's not tired. Tidrow, 6-1. He swing and a miss, struck him out. He will go down on strikes. And that is the second strikeout for Drago. Now here's Unser. Unser is 0 for 1. Drago with the deal. Drago, 3-6 against the lefty. That's a blank. Unser, 5-5, and that's grounded to first base. Coming over there is going to be Mayberry, and he will take it himself and retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Tribe, and we've only had 1 hit in this game. In a game historically had 31. So inside pitch is telling us a different story tonight. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Ryan Sullivan joins us here at Municipal Stadium. Leading off for the Royals will be their catcher, Jerry May, a 190 average, a homer, and 4 RBIs. Tidrow with the pitch. 3-4, that's an error on a throw. May, 5-2, and that is a grounder. That's a ground ball right back to Tidrow. His error rating is a 5. That's a 15. He won't make an error. He'll toss it over to first. And that will be an out. Next batter is the pitcher, Dick Drago. He had an 0.59 average and 5 RBIs. Still kind of weird playing an American League game with pitchers batting, but that's okay. Tidrow, 6-6. That is a blank. Drago, 6-5, and that's a swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is the first strikeout for Tidrow in the game. Next batter is Patek. Patek is 0 for 1. Tidrow, he'll go ahead and pitch. Dirt, 6-6. That is a blank. Patek, 1-6, and that's a fly ball hit to center field. And Unser is going to get to it, and he will make the play and retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Royals. No score after 3. Top of the fourth. Drago back on the mound. He can pitch to 29. We mark it there. They can do that. And Tidrow can pitch to 27. Leading off for the Tribe will be Jack Brohammer. And he got a base hit his first time up. Drago with the pitch. Drago, 1-1. Wild pitch. Ball 1. 4-1 against the lefty. That's a walk. And that 9 is just going to miss. Brohammer, 1-4, and that's a power hit to left field. That is a 3, and against the righty, that's going to be a single. So a healthy single into left field as Brohammer gets his second hit of the game. And the batter will be Johnson. Johnson 0 for 1, infield double play. Brohammer had 3 stolen bases, and he is not going anywhere. Drago, he'll go ahead and deal. Drago, 2-2, possible error. Johnson, 3-2. That's a ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Oliver. His error rating is a 10. That's an 11. Oliver will not make an error. Let's see what happens here. 2, 3, and 4. Shortstop, Patek, pivot, +1, 1 to 5. No, it's a 6. So it looks like what happened is what happened there was, let's see, what happened there was, let me see here, that was hit second, was Rojas. He didn't make the error. The only play he had was the first, and that is 1 out. So 1 down, but the runner advances to second. Here is Nettles. And Nettles walked his first time up. Infield is now back. Strategy, and nothing happening there. Brohammer, go ahead and makes the Brohammer on at second. Drago with the pitch. Drago, 4-4. That is a blank. Nettles, 6-3. And that's a fly ball hit to left field. And getting over there will be Piniella. He will make the catch. Brohammer will automatically stay at second, 2 outs. Brohammer is a 3, and is a 3, and Piniella has a 0 arm, so 3 and more. Ball hit the left field. 3 minus 3 is an automatic 0. But even if the base runner I have a rule that if just where the ball is hit to, all right, unless the runner really needs to go, I automatically hold him at second base. Here's McCraw. McCraw is 0 for 1, and let's see here. Kansas City's it back. Anything on the strategy? Nothing on the 3. Brohammer stays where he is. Drago, 1-5, strikeout. The 13 is high. McCraw, 4-3, and that's flied to left field. And once again, Piniella's going to get to that one, and he'll put it away, and the inning is over. No runs and a hit for the Tribe. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th here. No score. Tim Pepper joins us here at Municipal Stadium. Sadly, Clemente's final season. Yes, it is his final season. I did have the Pirates on last night in a game against the Reds, and it was a very interesting matchup. Leading off for KC will be Paul Shaw, and he's 0 for 1. Tidrow will go ahead and pitch. Dirt, 4-4. That's a pitcher result. Righty, 1-2 is a base hit up the middle. The 10 is too high. Shaw, a 3-3, and that's flied to left field. And that's going to be Johnson getting to that one, and that is an out. Next up is Otis. Otis is, he walked his first time up. Tidrow with the pitch. 2-4, strikeout 12. That will miss. Otis, 2-5, and that's flied to left field. And once again, Alex Johnson will get to it, 2 away. Now here is John and Andy Griffith living in Mayberry, and he is 0 for 1. Pitch coming from Dirt. 2-5. That's a walk, and that 8 will be ball 4. So he walks Mayberry. So the inning will continue. Second walk given up by Dirt. And the batter is Piniella. You know, I never actually looked that up. Why was Dick Tidrow known as Dirt? Can anybody tell me why he was known as Dirt? Mayberry on at first. And nothing. And Mayberry is not going anywhere, although that 3 does allow a hit and run. But with I'm going to let Piniella hit the ball. He can hit home runs against righties. Tidrow, 4-3. That is a blank. Piniella, a 2-4, and that's a base hit right past short, and that will be a single. But Mayberry is mud, and he'll hold at second base. And that's actually the first hit of the game for the Royals in this game here. So here in the 4th inning. So now runners at first and second and 2 out. It'll bring up Oliver. Oliver is 0 for 1. Strategy in the song by Rascal Flatts. Tidrow throw a sinker. Okay. Strategy, nothing on the 6. Mayberry on at second. Piniella on at first. Tidrow with the deal. Dirt, 6-1 against the righty. It's a blank. Oliver, 6-2. And that's flied to left field once again. And once again, Alex Johnson's going to wait for it. He'll make the catch. No runs, a hit. No runs and a hit for the Royals. And it stays no score after 4. So with a game historically had 31 hits. Right now we got a pitcher's duel here for this 1972 matchup. Top of the 5th. Ray Fosse will lead off. He's 0 for 1. Drago with the deal. 1-3, and that is a straight-up home run result against the righty. Fosse needs a 9. That's an 8. And, well, that's one way to break the ice. Kaboom! That ball is pretty high. That ball is pretty deep. That ball is pretty gone. Home run, Ray Fosse! Fosse finally breaks the ice in the game, and he'll go ahead and slap a home run into right field as he goes the opposite way, and it's 1-0 Indians. So Fosse goes ahead and gets a big-time homer there. And the batter now will be Bell. Bell is 0 for 1, but now 1-0 favor of the Tribe. Drago, a 2-1. That's at the park. Municipal Stadium, 5-2, and that's a single plus to center field. So it's a base hit, but Bell's got to try for second. Base runner three, center fielder Otis -1. So a 1-2, Bell will get to second base, and he will. So nice hit by Buddy Bell. He'll turn that into a double as center fielder Amos Otis may have misplayed the ball a little bit, and Bell's going to wind up taking second. No error, but that is a single plus for Buddy Bell. So a runner on second now. The batter is Duffy. Duffy is 0 for 1. Infield is back. Nobody out here in the top of the fifth. And nothing on the strat. Although Duffy does have a high bunt rating. But with a runner on second base, I think you swing. Drago, 5-2. Home run chance. Righty, 1-16. The 4 is good. Against the right-handed pitcher, Duffy needs a 4. Does Duffy go ahead and give the Indians 2 extra runs? Nope. He's going to come up a little short. Duffy, 4-5, and he's going to ground it to shortstop instead. And the throw will go to first for the out. And Buddy Bell, he will hold at second base. Fat pitch by Drago. But he can't move the runner up. And that will bring up dirt. Tidrow is 0 for 1. He was known as dirty because he always got his uniform dirty even before games. Thank you very much, David. Tidrow's going to bat. Bell is on second base. Anything on strategy? And the 17 says, no, I'm not going to have Tidrow bunt here. I think I'd rather have him let him swing. Drago, 3-2. That's a range play. Tidrow, 2-6. That's a single into right field. It's a base hit, but a range play for Oliver. Oliver's range is a 3. He's got it. Nice play. That's out number 2. Bell, base runner 3, hit the right -2. Oliver +2, a 1-4. Bell will get to third, and he will not. He'll hold. Probably wasn't deep enough for Bell to move up an extra base, but a nice play by Bob Oliver makes it 2 outs. And now here's Unser. Unser is 0 for 2. Fans here at Municipal Stadium seeing the Indians holding a 1-0 lead here in the top of the fifth. Anything on the strat? And that is a 1, but Bell, he does get the steal sign to go to third, but he says, no, I'll stay where I'm at. Drago, 3-2, range play. Unser, 6-3, ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Mayberry. His range is a 2. That is a 2. What a play by John Mayberry. He gets it. Drago will go over to first and receive the throw, and the inning is over. That could have probably saved a run. 1 run on 2 hits, a solo homer by Ray Fosse, and we go to the bottom of the fifth. I forgot to complain about the Hall of Good Tony Perez comment last night. Retired in 86, he had more home run than all Latin players. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. But yet, Keith Hernandez is not in the Hall of Fame. And he's one of the best first basemen ever. Bottom of the fifth. And let's see who comes up here. Leading off for the Royals will be Cookie Rojas. He is 0 for 1. Tidrow, a 3-1 possible error. Rojas, 3-2. Fly to center field. Going after that is Unser. He has no, his error rating is a 0. He'll make the catch, 1 away. Next up is May. May is 0 for 1. Dirt, 3-2. Range play at the park. Municipal Stadium, 6-5. That is a triple into right field, but it's a range play for Buddy Bell. His range is a 4, but he won't get it, and that's going to be a triple for Jerry May. So just out of Bell's reach, and May will have a triple. So the tying run 90 feet away, the batter is Drago, and he will bat. Infield is in, although they really don't need to have it, I don't think, but they'll go ahead and do it. So Tidrow will pitch to Drago, strategy, and nothing happening. May on at third, Tidrow will pitch. Tidrow, 6-6, that's a blank. Drago, 4-2, and that's a ground ball right back to Tidrow. May is not going to go anywhere. Tidrow will easily go to first to get the out, and that's 2 away. And now it's up to Patek to try to bring in the tying run. 2 outs, 1-0 Indians here. Anything on the strat? Nope. Dirt with the pitch. 1-6. Home run chance. Righty. 1-6. The 16 is too high. Patek has no home runs anyway. 6-4, and instead he's going to hit a deep fly ball to left field. At the track goes Johnson, but he's going to have room easily and make the play. No runs and a hit. A triple wasted on Jerry May. And after 5, it's 1-0 in favor of the Tribe. Top of the 6th coming up. And it will be Jack Brohammer leading off for Cleveland. And he is 2 for 2 tonight. He's got 2 singles. Drago, he'll go ahead and pitch. Drago, 4-2. That's a blank. He's not tired. Brohammer, 5-3. And this time it's grounded to short. Patek will go ahead and get that and toss it over. Next up is Johnson. Johnson is 0 for 2. Drago with the pitch. 4-2. That's a blank. Not tired. Johnson, 4-3. And that's flied to left field. Boy, left field's getting a lot of work tonight. And that's going to be Piniella making the play. 4-2 away. Once again, here comes a young Greg Nettles. And he's 0 for 1 with a walk. Drago with the pitch. 2-1. That's at the park. Municipal Stadium, 6-4. And that is a grounder to third. And Shaw is going to come over there, make an easy play, and toss it over. And then the inning. 1, 2, 3, go the Tribe, going to the bottom of the 6th here. Jeff Merklin joins us here at Municipal Stadium. Good to see you, Mr. Jeff. Time out real quick. Something I want to check. Something just popped up on my screen. Give me 1 quick second here. What did I say? Did I say Tony Perez was in the Hall of Very Good? Somebody did I say something? Did I say Tony Perez belonged in the Hall of Very Good and for the Hall of Fame? I apologize for that. I was thinking of somebody else. My bad. He's a Hall of Famer, absolutely, no doubt. My bad. My bad. Let's go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Tidrow back on the mound. And who leads off? Paul Shaw will lead off for the Royals, and he is 0 for 2. Why was I thinking he wasn't in the Hall? I knew he was. I don't know. Maybe I was just having a brain fart. Totally my bad. Tidrow, I know that was odd. I don't know what I was thinking. So you have to forgive me. Jimmy Jam joins us here at Municipal Stadium. 5-2 against a righty strikeout. That 2 will get Shaw, and he got him. And that is strikeout number 2 for Dirt. Yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking. Here's Otis. Otis is 0 for 1 with a walk. I must have been thinking about somebody else. I don't think it was Perez. I might have had somebody else on my mind. Tidrow with the pitch. 3-1. Possible error. Otis. 6-6. That's a fly ball hit to right field. Getting over there will be Buddy Bell. He has an error rating of 0. That's an 18 anyway. That would have to be an odd number anyway. That's going to be a fly to right, and Bell will get in there. Does anybody have a problem if I say Buddy Bell? Does Buddy Bell belong in the Hall of the Very Good? Does anybody have an issue with that? He was pretty explosive sometimes. I don't know. Do you put Buddy Bell in the Hall of Very Good? I kind of think he was a very solid player. Mayberry will be the batter. He is 0 for 1 with a walk. One of the White Sox rolling dice. They will be coming up soon. Don't worry. Every team gets, in the early part of a season, every team gets seen at least twice, and sometimes more than once in order for me to get the other teams in. Every team gets seen twice. Don't worry about that. Buddy Bell's in the Reds Hall of Fame. I thought he might be in there. Tidrow with the pitch. Tidrow, 4-5. Hit by pitch. 5. Just plunked him. Plunk. Ouch. Mayberry is a 4, but Tidrow +1 makes him a 5, and he'll plunk Mayberry. And Mayberry has reached on a hit batter. So now he's reached base twice without a hit. And here comes Sweet Lou. Piniella 1 for 2 with a single. His son is the worst manager's Hall of Fame. 2 men down. Anything on strategy and nothing on the 4. Nope. Tidrow will pitch. Dirt. 3-6. That's at the park. Municipal Stadium. 6-2. Ground ball to third. 3-3. And actually, there's already 2 outs. Ground ball to third. Easily played there by Nettles. And he's going to throw to second to get Mayberry. And that will end the inning. Nothing across except the hit batter. Still 1-0 in favor of the Indians. See what happens when I get sidetracked? I start saying stupid things. You think I would know better. But that's why I got people like Brian B., Jeff Merklin, that's why I got you guys in there to correct me if I blow it up. And that is fine. I do not mind being corrected. Because other people may be watching the show and some people might think I don't know what I'm talking about, which maybe 99% of the time I'm not. Yes, Dick Allen should be in the friggin' Hall of Fame, absolutely. Top of the 7th, and let's see, it will be Tommy McCraw leading off for Cleveland. A 1-0 game here so far. Good pitchers matchup between 2 Dicks. Drago with the deal. Drago, 3-4. That is a blank. McCraw, 4-3, and that's flied to left field, and all Piniella's doing is making plays out there. And that is out number 1. Next up is Fossey. Fossey is 0 for 2. Drago with the pitch. 3-2. That's a range play. Fossey, 1-2. That's a single into left field, but now it's a range play for Lou Piniella. Piniella's range is a 3, and he won't get it. That will be a base hit. So Foss gets a single, and he had a home run his last time up. So now he's 2 for 3. And here comes Bell, who I guess you guys believe should be in the Hall of Fame, and possibly maybe so. Maybe I'll put it on correct. Maybe I'll finance it. He's 1 for 2. He's got a double his last time up. Infield is at double play depth. So let's see what happens here. Strategy roll, and that is a 3. And Foss does not get the steal sign, but Bell gets the hit and run. He has some decent home run power. He is a righty too. You know what? I'll call that off, and I'll have him swing away. Let's see. Drago, 2-5. Error on a throw. Bell, 6-1. That's a power hit to center field. That is a 10 against a righty. That is going to be a double. So that is a double into center field. Fossey, base runner 2. I haven't forgotten it's an error on a throw. So Fossey, base runner 2. Double to center a 0. A 1-2, Fossey will score. And that is a 1. He will score. Now Bell has a base running rating of 3. okay, has a base running rating of 3. Does he take third? No, he does not. Now, the center fielder is Otis. His error rating is throwing him on a 1 or a 2. He will make a throwing error, which will put Bell on third base. And he doesn't. So that is an RBI double for Bell. It is now RBI double for Buddy Bell. As Fosse comes in to score, it's now 2-0 Tribe. Stadium groans. Bell hits his second double of the ball game. And now he's on at second base. And the batter now is Duffy. And Duffy's 0 for 2. So 2-0 now in favor of the Indians. Top of the 7th inning here. Strategy rolls are still active. Nothing on the 5. Drago will go ahead and pitch. Drago, 1-4. That is a blank. Duffy, 2-3. And that's a ground ball hit to first base. That'll be handled by Mayberry. Out number 2. Bell goes to third base easily. And that'll bring up Dirt, and he will bat. This is 1972. He can still pitch to 4 more batters. So they're going to let him bat here. This is 72, not 2023. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 13. Drago will go ahead and pitch. Drago, 3-6 against the righty. That's an automatic out. And that will be a fly ball center field. And Amos Otis will go ahead and make the play and retire the side. 1 run on 2 hits for the Tribe. They have a 2-0 lead here going into the 7th inning stretch. So we are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I will be right back. Don't forget, we have 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. This is the last game for the month of April, and you guys know I always take a day off in between the months, so there will be no baseball game for tomorrow night. However, there will be no baseball game either on Monday night. Why? I got 2 football games I got to watch. So no game tomorrow night anyway. The Dolphins are playing the Bills. And because the college football championship between Michigan and Washington is Monday night, I was thinking of playing that game early, but I'm going to pass on with it. I'm going to skip it, and I will not come back until Tuesday. So Tuesday will be our next scheduled broadcast. And that is going to be that'll be May 3rd. So our next matchup will be on Tuesday, May 3rd, the first game of the month of May. And we're going to stay kind of north in the United States, as we're going to County Stadium as the Minnesota Twins will take on the Milwaukee Brewers. Bert Blyleven will be pitching for the Twins, and Jim Slayton will be going for the Brewers. So that's going to be our game on Tuesday night. There will be no game Monday, Sunday, or Monday due to football. I do want to watch those games. And I know you guys, and some of you guys I know want to watch that too. So we want to watch some championship. So that'll be our return on Tuesday night for the Twins and the Brewers, a matchup between Blyleven and Slayton. That'll be on Tuesday night at Inside Pitch. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Dick Tidrow, he can pitch to 4 more batters before he tires. So he's going to stay out there. The Indians do have a 2-0 lead on the Royals. And Bob Oliver leads off for Kansas City. He is 0 for 2. How do you decide who was rolling dice that? How do you decide who was rolling dice that day? It's not random. I try to choose the best pitching matchups on every third day, though. Also, standings for the month of April will be posted in the Universal Baseball Lounge Facebook group. I will post the standings for the first month. Tidrow with the pitch. 2-2. Home run result. Righty. That's a 20. Well, that's pretty simple. Tidrow just goes ahead and puts it right into the wheelhouse. And Oliver went ahead and put that into right field. Kaboom! High, deep, gone. Home run, Bob Oliver. Stadium cheers. Yay! So Tidrow puts it right over the plate, and Oliver gets a solo home run. It's now 2-1. So well done there by Oliver to get the Royals on the board. And here is Rojas. Rojas is 0 for 2. Sinker that didn't sink. Yep. So now a 2-1 ball game. Tidrow, a 2-2. And once again, the home run result comes up. Rojas against the righty needs a 2. The 9 is too high. No back-to-backs. Rojas, 4-3. Instead, he grounds that to short, and that will be handled by Duffy. And that is out number 1. Bob Oliver close off. Yep. Here is May. May is 1 for 3. Chuck, you've been hanging around baseball demos too long. Tidrow, 4-5. Hit by pitch. 17 is high. May, 4-5. And that's a ground ball hit to third base. Getting over there will be Nettles. And he will make the play for out number 2. Next batter is Drago. Drago can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires. That is going to be it for him. Drago will come out of the game, and they will go to a pinch hitter against Tidrow. And coming on to pinch hit for the Royals, another great baseball name. Coming on to pinch hit for Kansas City will be Richie Scheinblum. Please tell me that's not a baseball name. 300 average, 8 homers, 66 RBIs. Scheinblum will come on and bat against Tidrow. Another great baseball name. 2 outs. So now Scheinblum will go up against them. Tidrow, 2-1 against a switch left. That's an automatic out. And it will be a fly to center field. And getting to that will be Unser. And he will make the catch and retire the side. 1 run on 1 hit. A solo homer by Bob Oliver. But that is all it is, and that is 2-1 in favor of the Indians after 7. We go to the top of the 8th, and we will see, let's see, who leads off. Del Unser leads off for the Indians, and we'll see who comes on to pitch for the Royals. 2 lefties and a righty, but I still kind of think that pitching, I always felt maybe they might have just went a little differently, so let's see. Let's see here. Who's it going to be? 2 lefties and a righty. Coming on to pitch for the Royals is going to be Tom Bergmeyer. 6 wins, 2 losses, 9 saves, a 4.23 ERA. Bergmeyer will be the second Royal pitcher, as Drago does leave with the loss. So Tom Bergmeyer against Del Unser. Top of the 8th inning, 2-1 Indians. Bergmeyer, 5-1, strikeout 1, and he got him. He strikes out Unser. And now the batter is Brohammer, who's having a pretty good night himself. He is 2 for 3. He's got 2 singles. Bergmeyer with the pitch. Bergmeyer, 1-5, strikeout. The 11 is high. Brohammer, 4-5, and that's a base hit to center field. So Brohammer gets his third hit of the night. And that is a single for him. It'll now bring up Johnson. Johnson is 0 for 3. So Brohammer on at first base, infield double play, and there is 1 out. So 0 for 3 here. And let's see if anything happening on the strat. And nothing on the 15. Brohammer on it first. Bergmeyer with the pitch. Bergmeyer, 1-1. That's blank. Johnson, 2-4, and that's a ground ball to short. Let's see if they get the double play. 2-2-3. Second base. Second base pivot Rojas +1, a 1-4. It's a double play. No. Brohammer thrown out at second, and Johnson will make first on the fielder's choice. That allows the Indians to have another batter for Greg Nettles. Nettles is 0 for 2, but he has a walk. Johnson on it first, and he's not going anywhere. Bergmeyer will go ahead and pitch. Bergmeyer, 6-4, that's a blank. Nettles, 6-1, and that's flied to left, and Pinella's going to get to it and make the play and retire the side. No runs and a hit here for the Indians. As again, a pitcher's duel here. There were 31 hits historically in this game, and we only have 10. So Inside Pitch says these pitchers are doing a little better. Maybe they both had off days. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning, and let's see. Tidrow is tired, and leading off for the Royals is Freddie Patek. And they're going to let Tidrow pitch. A 2-1 lead, and Tidrow, he did pitch 237 innings. I'm going to let him pitch. He is tired, though, so we'll see what happens here. Bottom of the 8th, 2-1 Indians. Tidrow, 4-5, hit by pitch. 3, yep, he plunked him. Ouch. So he goes ahead and plunks Patek on a hit batter. And that is the second hit batter of the game. So the third one will go ahead and eject the pitcher. And I'm thinking that if a batter is tired and if a pitcher is tired and he hits a batter, I kind of think I may be making a rule that I'm going to remove him. So Tidrow is going to come out of the game. And that will be it for Tidrow. And Paul Shaw is up next. Infield is a double play depth. So they still have 2 righties and a lefty. So let's see who the Indians will bring on to pitch here. And they're going to go with, they have the lead. I'm going to go, coming on to pitch for the Indians is going to be Ed Farmer. 2 wins, 5 losses, 7 saves, 4.40 ERA. Farmer will go ahead and pitch. He can pitch to 5 batters. The Indian bullpen is not that great, but Ed Farmer will come on to pitch to Shaw. So tying run is at first base. Infield is at double play. Indians lead 2-1 in the ball game. Anything on Strat? Nope. Patek will stay at first, although he did have stolen bases, but he doesn't get it there. Farmer will go ahead and he will pitch. Farmer, 4-1 against the righty. It's a blank. Shaw, 5-5, and that's flied to center field. And getting to that will be Unser, and he will make the catch for the out, 1 away. Next batter is Otis, Ed Mule Farmer. Otis is 0 for 2 with a walk. Anything on the Strat? Nope. Patek stays put. Otis does get the bunt sign, but with a 293 average and he can hit for power, that would be a waste. Patek will go ahead and he will stay at first. Farmer will pitch. Farmer, 2-6 against the righty. It's a blank. Otis, 2-2, and that's a fly ball to center field. And once again, Del Unser will get to it and make the catch. 2 down. Next up for the Royals is Mayberry. And Mayberry is 0 for 1, but walked and got hit by a pitch. So now 2 outs here. Patek on it first. Anything on Strat again? Not this time. Again, Farmer will go ahead and he'll pitch to Mayberry. Farmer, 5-4. That's a walk, but that 19 is high. Mayberry, 6-4, and that is a fly ball to left field. And getting over there will be Alex Johnson, and he'll make the catch and retire the side. Nothing across except the hit batter. 2-1 Indians after 8. We go to the top of the ninth. And leading off for the Indians will be Tommy McCraw. He's going to bat. They got a lefty and two righties coming up. Bergmeyer will pitch to McCraw. At least they'll pitch to him. So top of the ninth inning here in a pretty good game, in a pretty good pitching matchup here, as of course that Dr. Nick is, of course, he's a new grandpa, so I know he'd love to have an Indians win to celebrate his new grandson. Mazel tov, by the way. Bergmeyer 2-3, that is a blank. McCraw 5-3, and that's grounded to short, handled over by Patek, and that is out number one. Ray Fosse coming up to bat. Bergmeyer is tired. They will go to the bullpen to pitch the next two righties. Fosse having a great night, 2 for 3, a home run and a single. And the Royals are going to go ahead and bring in probably their best pitcher in the bullpen, and that is Ted Abernathy. 3 wins, 4 losses, 5 saves, a 1.70 ERA. That's pretty excellent for 45 appearances. So Ted Abernathy will become the third Royal pitcher. And I do know a little bit about him, but not too much. So Abernathy will pitch to Fosse. 1 out here, top of the ninth. Indians looking for insurance. Abernathy, 5-3. That's at the park. Municipal Stadium, 6-3. Base hit into right field and a single for Fosse. And he's having a good night tonight. Third hit of the game, a second single. And now the batter is Bell. And Bell is 2 for 3. He's got 2 doubles. So right now, fans here at Municipal hoping that Abernathy can keep it from going on, keeping the Indians from getting any insurance. Infield is at double play. Strategy rolls are still on. And nothing happening with the 5. So Abernathy, well, actually, wait a minute. 1 + 1. Nah, Buddy Bell, 1 + 1 is 2. Bell, they get the hit and run call. Bell can hit for power. I'm going to hold that off. I'll let him swing. Abernathy with the pitch. Abernathy, 3-2. That is a blank. Bell, 2-4. And that's a line drive right to short. That is out number 2. And on a 1, Fosse is doubled off. And he's not. He gets back to first, and that is out number 2. 2 away, the batter is on a line out to short. Duffy's the next batter. He's 0 for 3. Do I want to bring in a pinch hitter for him? Although, thing about Duffy, he's got good range at short. Although you do have Eddie Leon. And, yeah. Duffy's going to come out of the game, and coming on to pinch hit for the Indians will be a young Chris Chambliss, 292 average, 6 homers, 44 RBIs. Eddie Leon will take over at shortstop for the Indians, but Chambliss is going to go ahead and pinch hit here for Duffy. So a young Chris Chambliss will come on to bat. 2 outs. Fans here at Municipal hoping Abernathy can go ahead and get it. Go ahead and get him out, I should say. 2-1 Indians, 2 outs. Strategy rolls are still on. And that is a 2. And Fosse gets the steal sign. Oh boy. 17 + 1 is 18. And the catcher is May and has a 0 arm. Is the D20 going to be that evil? I'm sending him. Ray Fosse on his way to second. A 1-18, he is safe. And he gets under the tag. That's a stolen base. So Fosse does get a stolen base out of that. Just got under the tag, but a stolen base for Ray Fosse. And he will hold at second now. We'll re-roll the strategy. And he's not going anywhere in the 11. So now a big run in scoring position for a young Chris Chambliss. Abernathy will pitch. Abernathy, 4-4. That's a blank. Chambliss will swing. 4-4, and against the righty, that strategy is gonna work out perfectly. Base hit right past second base. Fosse with 2 outs, his base running rating becomes a 3. He will come around, he will score, and the Indians take a 3-1 lead. Stadium groans. RBI single by Chris Chambliss, as the manager for the Indians does a great job putting Chambliss in there and the stolen base. It's 3-1 Tribe. And that manager should get a raise. And now we'll see a pinch hitter for Ed Farmer. So he will come out of the game. And let's see what they're going to get here. And let's see. It is the 9th inning, so it can be anybody. Although there really isn't much on the board. I'm just going to go with the... Coming on to pinch hit for the Indians is going to be Roy Foster. 224 average, 4 homers, 13 RBIs. He'll pinch hit for the pitcher. Yes, I know. What a great manager the guy here at the RJL Network is. Terrific manager. One of the best managers ever in baseball history. He should be put in the Hall of Fame. 2 outs, Chambliss on at first. Strategy rolls are now off. Abernathy gives up the run. Let's see if he can just get out of the inning. 2-4, and against the righty, strikeout, 20 is high. Foster, 2-6, and that's a ground ball to second base, and that's going to be picked up there by Brohammer. He'll throw to first to get Foster, and the inning is over. 1 run, 2 hits, and a stolen base, and the Indians have a 3-1 lead. But will we see some 9th inning magic? We go to the bottom of the 9th inning here. And it will be Lou Piniella leading off for the Royals. He will bat. Indians will go to the bullpen. And they are going to go with... They're going to go with their closer. And they got right. They're going to go with the closer. Although Riddleberger actually has better stats, but he had no saves. So let's go with the guy that did. Coming on to pitch for the Indians is going to be Steve Mingori. No wins, 6 losses, 10 saves, a 3.95 ERA. Mingori coming in here to close the door. And Farmer will get credited with a hold. So Mingori will go ahead and come on to bat the pitch against Lou Piniella. Bottom of the 9th inning, 3-1 Indians. The Indians historically won this game, so right now Inside Pitch is trying to give My Basement Media Productions a new grandfather present. Mingori with the pitch. 3-4, strikeout 14, that will miss. Piniella, 4-1, and that's a ground ball to second base. Getting over there is Brohammer, and he will make the play, and that is 1 out. One away, and the next batter is Bob Oliver, and he'll bat. 269 average and 20 home runs. Oliver is 1 for 3. He does have a home run in the game. Mingori trying to get it. Mingori, 5-5, strikeout 2, swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 away. 2 down. And the next batter is Cookie Rojas, and he is going to come out of the game. I think I can do second base. So yes, I do. Cookie Rojas is coming out of the game, and coming on to pinch hit for the Royals will be Steve Hovley. I don't know if that's Hovley or Hovley. Steve Hovley, 270 average, 3 homers, 24 RBIs. He does a lot of damage against left-handed pitching, so he's going to go ahead and come in here for Mingori. Rojas is at second base. If the game goes any further, Bobby Knoop will take over at second. But one man down here. So Steve Mangori trying to get the save. Steve Hovley coming up to bat 3-1 in favor of the Indians. Fans here at Municipal Stadium would like to see Kansas City try to get back in this game, but I got a very special guy in the chat who really wants to see his Indians get a win. Mangori winds up, and he will deal 3-6, and that's a base hit right past the pitcher. 3-6 is a straight single right up the middle, and the tying run is coming to the plate. So a single for Hovley. And now the batter is the catcher, Jerry May. He will come back, and coming on to pinch hit for him will be Ed Kirkpatrick. He was the main catcher for the Royals that year. 275 average, 9 homers, 43 RBIs. Kirkpatrick will take over at catcher if this game goes any further. So Hovley is on at first. 2 outs here, bottom of the ninth. Fans here at Municipal Stadium hoping for a hit. Mangori trying to close the deal. Dr. Nick hoping for a good pitch. Strategy rolls her off. Indians lead 3-1, and here comes the pitch. 2-1, strikeout 10, just missed. Kirkpatrick gets the swing. 6-5, and it's a base hit to center field. The game will continue. Hovley, base runner 3 with 2 outs becomes a 4. Single to center, though, -1. A 1-3, he'll make third, and he doesn't. He holds at second base. So now the winning run coming to the plate. And that'll be out for the pitcher as Abernathy will come back out, and the Royals will go to another pinch hitter. But they don't have much left they don't have much. Not that much, really. And let me see what I want to do here. Got to go with the best guy you can do it with. So coming on to pinch hit for the Royals is going to be Joe Keogh. 219 average, no homers, 5 RBIs. So with no home runs, you don't have to worry about getting it. But Joe Keogh just trying to get it to Patek. So the pitcher spot is 0 for 3. So Hovley on at second, Kirkpatrick out at first. Mangori trying to close the deal. Joe Keogh now coming on for Kansas City. Fans at Municipal Stadium hoping Keogh can come through with a big hit. Fans are loud. Kansas City trying to get back to 500. Indians is trying to get a win. Fans are set to go. Mangori lines up, and he will pitch. 5-5, strikeout. 17 is high. Keogh. 5-3, and it's a ground ball to first. Getting over there is Tommy McCraw. He's got it. He runs to the bag, jumps on the bag. That's your game. Indians will get the win over the Royals tonight, 3-1, as a new grandfather present to Dr. Nick, who is known as My Basement Media Productions. But the stadium groans. No runs on 2 hits for the Royals, and the Indians will go ahead and get a win here against the Royals, 3-1, and Mangori will run down the save. BD's shaking his head, pinching all his left-handed batters. Well, that's the thing. That's all they had on the bench. There's nothing I can do if that's all they have on the bench. So Hovley, and plus I think you take the best guy you can. So Steve Mangori gets it down, and My Basement Media Productions Indians go ahead and gets the win. And the Indians will advance to 3-9, and the Royals drop to 6-8. Final line score coming up. For the Indians, 3 runs, 9 hits, no errors. For the Royals, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. The winning pitcher is dirt. Dick Tidrow will wind up with the win. Dick Drago takes the loss. Farmer gets a hold, and Steve Mangori will pick up the save. So a wonderful win there for the Indians, but we are not done yet. 10-minute ticker coming right up. So there you go there, Dr. Nick. You got yourself a victory tonight. And the nice thing about the mat, I really don't have to move it off. I can just put this on here and just continue rolling. And just put this out. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So the Indians will get a 3-1 victory on the Royals tonight. So let's see now what happens for the rest of the majors as we end April. April 30th, California at Baltimore. Let's see here. Angels 212, that's a 0. Baltimore 1355, and that is 6, and a win for the O's. White Sox and Detroit. White Sox 853, and that's 4. Tigers 932, that is 3, and a win for the Pale Hose. Oakland and Milwaukee. Athletics 1551, that is 6. Brewers 1544, and that is 5, and that's a win for the A's. Minnesota at the Yankees in a doubleheader, game 1. Minnesota 646, and that is 4. Yankees 1224, that's 3. Minnesota takes game 1. Game number 2, Minnesota 1024, and that's 2. Yankees 952, that is 5, and they will split the doubleheader. Boston at Texas. Red Sox 1465, and that's 9. Rangers 1762, and that's 8. And Boston will hold off the Rangers. Reds and the Cubs. Reds 1235, that is 4. Cubs 765, that's 7, and the Cubs get a win. Cardinals and the Astros. Cardinals 851, that is 4. Astros 1011, that's 0, and that is a win for the Cardinals. Mets and the Dodgers. Mets 235, and that is 2. Dodgers 1235, and that is 4, a win for the Dodgers. Braves and the Pirates. Atlanta 863, that is 6. Pirates 1343, and that is 4. That is a win for the Braves. Philadelphia and the Padres in a doubleheader, game 1. Phillies 1625, and that is 3. Padres 625, and that is 2. And that is a win for the Phillies, game 1. Game 2, Phillies 1014, that is 1. Padres 1365, that is 9. And that they split the twin bill. Montreal and San Francisco in a doubleheader, game 1. Expos 1121, that is 2. Giants 1531, and that is 4. Win for the G-Men, game number 2. Expos 1133, and that's 3. Giants 1135, and that is also 3. We have extras. Expos roll a 6, plus 1 is 7. Giants roll a 5, minus 4 is 1. And that's a win for the Giants, and they will split a twin bill. On to May 1st, Philadelphia and the Dodgers. Phillies 433, and that is 2. Dodgers 1863, that is 9. The Dodgers will win that game. Astros and the Pirates. Astros 1055, and that is 5. Pirates 1835, and that is also 5. We have extras. Astros roll a 6, plus 0 is 6. Pirates roll a 2, minus 2 is 0. That will be a win for the Stros. Mets and the Giants. Mets 22-15, and that is 3. Giants 10-31, and that is also 3. They will go into extras. Can my Mets get a happy recap? Mets roll a 1, plus 4 is 5. Giants roll a 1, minus 4 is -3. That is a win for the Mets, and the Mets get a happy recap. On to May 2nd, White Sox at Baltimore. White Sox 735, that is 3. Orioles 1035, that is also 3. We have extras. White Sox roll a 6, plus 3 is 9. Baltimore rolls a 2, minus 4 is -2, and that is a win for the Pale Hose. Kansas City at Detroit. Kansas City 1044, and that's 4 runs. Tigers 10-22, and that's 2 runs. That's a win for the Royals. Angels and the Yankees. Angels 451, and that is 3. Yankees 952, and that's 5. And the Yankees will get the win. Indians and the Rangers. Indians 1045, and that's 4 runs. Rangers minus 156, and that is 3. And that'll be a win for Cleveland. Atlanta and the Cubs. Braves 1126, and that is 3. Cubs 1765, that's 10, and a win for the Cubbies. Phillies and the Dodgers. Phillies 716, that is 1. Dodgers 1445, and that is 5, and that is a win for the Dodgers. Expos and the Padres. Let's see here. Expos 856, and that is 5. Padres 1254, and that is 6. That's a win for the Padres. Mets and the Giants. Mets 1716, and that is 3. Giants 1535, and that is 4. And I'll only have one happy recap tonight. Reds and the Cardinals. Reds 1216, and that is 2. Cardinals 11-12, and that's 0, and that game belongs to the Reds. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always Tuesday. We will return on Tuesday. No game tomorrow night due to the Dolphins, and no game, and month break anyway, and no game Monday night due to the College Football Championship. We will return on Tuesday. We will be at County Stadium as the Minnesota Twins take on the Milwaukee Brewers. Bert Blyleven will be going for the Twins, and Jim Slayton will be going for the Brewers. So should be a good matchup there in Wisconsin. Hope you'll join us for that one. Minnesota, Milwaukee, Blyleven and Slayton. Be there or be square. Tim Pepper, Chuck Rawlings, Doug Hunt, My Basement Media Productions, Brian Hoxie, Brian B., Jeff Merklin, and Jimmy Jam. And let's see here, David Vega. And let's see, Ryan Sullivan, John Haverly, DJP, Larry Harris. And let's see here, Phoenix Knight. I'm sorry, I didn't see you there, Phoenix Knight. You always seem to slide into the back door. Jeremy Brooks. I think I got everyone. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. Make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys Tuesday night. A nice win for the Tribe tonight. They get a win on the Royals. A 3-1 victory here in Kansas City. We'll see you Tuesday night. Have a good one.